Woman simply picked up a cup of coffee and was immediately given a cold stare by all her colleagues. The next day, a new coffee pot appeared on the table, with the label, "For blacks only." She picked it up and poured some, but it was empty. For her, going to the toilet was even more difficult. The entire building's toilets were only accessible to whites. Even if she felt the urge to go, she could only sprint 800 meters to the other side of the park to find the black-only restroom. After using the toilet, she had to keep running back. Even so, each time she went to the toilet, it still took her 40 minutes, causing her to be unable to finish her work on time and having to work overtime for several hours. Finally, after calculating the data, she presented it to the leader, but was directly thrown into the trash bin by the leader. It turned out that the Space Shuttle mission data changed too rapidly, and even a 1-minute delay would cause the data to become invalid. The next day, her colleagues threw a pile of materials at her, deliberately coloring the key data black and telling Catherine, "This is for confidentiality. We have already calculated it all, just presenting it to you as a formality. Don't take it too seriously." Facing such discrimination, Catherine didn't give up. She took the data and observed it under the light, clearly seeing the data that had been erased. She quickly went to the blackboard, climbed up the ladder, and started calculating. But halfway through the calculation, she couldn't help going to the toilet. There was no way, so she had to sprint 800 meters to the black restroom. But Catherine didn't expect that at this time. Her white colleagues were staring at the data on the blackboard, and these data were exactly the same with no decimal point difference. All correct. The leader was also attracted and asked, "Who did this?" Her colleague replied, "It's Catherine." Catherine was called to the office. She thought she would be praised, but the leader questioned, "You just worked with this data? And the key data has been erased. They are confidential documents. How could you know? Are you a Russian spy?" Catherine panicked and hurriedly explained that she wasn't Russian, and that she saw the data under the light and then calculated it. The leader placed the materials under the lamp and indeed saw the erased data clearly. Now the leader looked at her with new respect and ordered her colleagues not to erase the data for Catherine anymore. With the leader's approval, Catherine worked even harder, working around the clock. Even when she was sick, she wouldn't rest. That day, it was raining heavily outside, and Catherine could only run to the black restroom in the rain. When she came back, she was completely soaked. But the leader still scolded her, "I can't find you every time. Where on earth have you been?" Catherine explained that she went to the toilet. The leader became even angrier. "Going to the toilet takes 40 minutes? The launch time of the rocket is so tight. What are you doing?" Facing the leader's misunderstanding, Catherine finally couldn't hold it any longer.
There are no colored bathrooms in this building, or any building outside the West Campus, which is half a mile away. Did you know that? I have to walk to Timbuktu just to relieve myself. And I can't use one of the handy bikes. Picture that, Mr. Harrison. My uniform, skirt below my knees, my heels, and a simple string of pearls. Well, I don't own pearls. Lord knows you don't pay colors enough to afford pearls. And I work like a dog, day and night, living off a coffee from a pot none of you want to touch!